So one, how significant is this development, Swaz, to you and then to General Sivaj? And secondly, is this enough?
So I think this is extremely significant, possibly the most significant step taken by one of the parties in the conflict. It's not easy to give up arms. Usually people do not give up arms, and we have not seen that anywhere in the Northeast. So I think this is something which has to be welcome. People will raise questions, but without doubt, whenever a particular group hands over this kind of arms, it basically means that people are, reposing their faith to the administration, and it's the success of the administration. So I think, I mean, it's a very, very good initiative. This may not by itself be adequate because the number of arms looted are quite huge, but this is symbolic to encourage other people. Somewhere it has to be started. I think this is a good beginning in that sense, that at least one particular group which was known for advocating violence, using violence, that they had come and surrendered these weapons. Of course, law will take its own course. It remains to be seen how the law takes its own course, because at the end of the day, how did you get these weapons? But having said all these things, I mean, I would still say I think this is a very good development for peace in the state.
General Sivaj, your opening comments on this?
See, point is, Karthikeyan, a very significant move and a very positive move. I think this is a beginning of an end of the problem in Manipur in case if we take the case forward. In the first time any group has voluntarily surrendering these weapons. I don't think any action need to be taken. Everyone knows the police armory was looted and they were mainly Meiteis from where the weapons were looted from the Imphal Valley, and the weapons which cookies have got are the one majority which they have got from Myanmar. So now Arambai Tenggol has come forward and surrendered the weapon. This is a very good beginning. It means they are imposing faith in the government. They are imposing faith in Ajay Kumar Bhalla as a governor. I think this is a very good beginning, and the same significant move now must be made from the cookie also, because the weapons are only required when you are fighting against each other. Now, once the bonhomie will be there, mistrust and distrust will reduce. I suppose you don't need a weapon, and slowly and steadily the peace will prevail. Everything has happened because they feel the present government under the governor is impartial, objective, and they will do what is necessary to bring peace in Manipur. They will not act partially, and that is the faith which has been imposed by both the communities, and that is why there seemingly looks to be the peace will prevail. There I Durustai, I think a very significant move. I've got a lot of association in Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland, and I've seen those insurgency. And this move of Arambai Tenggol voluntarily surrendering this weapon is an excellent move, and it is a step in a right direction. I think the cookie should also take a positive leaf out of it and surrender their weapons. And if the weapons have taken out from society, you'll find criminalization will go out.
Absolutely.
Why the weapons have been taken out? Why Arambai Tenggol has given the weapons voluntarily? Because they have faith and confidence in Ajay Kumar Bhalla, governor. They
Okay.
feel that there is a state which will be able to protect them. I think a very good moving, and now it must go to a logical end, and more talks should start. Distrust which is there between both these communities must be reduced. Kartikeya, overall, one can say a very positive step.
Suhas, why is Cookie NP? They have come out with a statement. I've just read it. I don't want to go into the detail because it's a good development that has taken place. Why are they opposing this move?
No, I think I also got the same statement
Yeah,
which you are
absolutely.
reading,
Yes.
and I think they are misreading the situation. They have their own issues of concerns, but at the end of the day, if you publicly make statement when somebody else is handing over their arms, and irrespective of whether you are going to hand over your arms or not, then it will be misread. So I do not know exactly why they are opposing. As I said, there are legal issues which are of concerns from both sides, from all sides actually. But having said that, those are issues to be looked at legally, but if you are going to put the kind of obstacles which you expect,
Okay,
then it will be
let
put
me ask you a
again.
different question. What worked this time? Why have they come? Arambai Tenggol had become such a big issue in so many debates I have done. I never expected that this would happen so soon. I mean, you are so much connected with the politics of Northeast. What happened? I'm not asking you to read the tea leaves, but I'm sure that.
But I think, I mean, this is what we all have been saying. I think what uh, the people of Manipur, either the Kukis or the Meiteis, they wanted an administrator who would be seen to be impartial. And I think after the departure of and Biren Singh, Chief Minister, I think the Governor Bhalla has been able to establish one particular credential which is acceptable to both sides, that he is non-partisan. He has nothing to gain either supporting the Kukis or the Meiteis. He is there to, restore peace. So in one hand, I think there is complete faith or new faith. I think Kukis also have that particular faith. I mean, a large number of Kukis will have that faith in Governor uh, Bhalla. But on the other hand, I think people are in a way wearing out. They want peace to return. So if this handing over sends a message, even if it is strategic, I think it puts the cookies in a bind.
In a bind.
Tomorrow, yeah,
In a bind.
it's an excellent diplomatic move. People know from both
Absolutely.
sides. The groups have arms.
मतलब किसी को शुरुआत करनी थी, किसी ने कर दी है, and that puts you in a bind.
Yeah, that puts you in a bind. People will ask you, "आप क्या कर रहे हो?" So that question is going to come up.
Absolutely. General Siraj, what do you think is the next big challenge? Because I don't think this is the lot that was told. I think the cachet is pretty big.
Absolutely, guys. See, the point is voluntarily surrendering their weapons, imposing faith in the present administration is a step in the right direction. I think the cookie should also take a step forward and also surrender their weapon.